everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right.
All right, friends, you can have a seat. We're going to have everyone sit. You've been moving. So we're just going to relax for a minute. And you can look and see if you see yourself or some of your friends up on the screen. These are pictures from the last couple days. So you can sit, leaders. You can help your crew to sit nice.
Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. 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 Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Okay, now let's bring it down.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. Oh, this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
God of heaven and earth, you are amazing. You hold me up with your hand. You give me faith, and I will put my hope in you alone. In you alone. God of heaven and earth.
All right, friends, we're going to stand up. We're going to do the power shuffle and see if, as we're doing our power shuffle, if our friends will hear us and join us. Does that sound good? So everyone stand on up and let's dance to the power shuffle.
I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken Everybody clap your hands. Now stop. Feel it in the air right now. It's all around. I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power.
All right, so don't hold back.
Don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left.
Let's see your dance moves.
1, 2, 3. Turn it around and move to the right.
1, 2, 3,
Now
4.
take tiny little jumps.
Tiny little
forward
jumps.
to the front. 4 jumps back, but you better look back.
1, 2. We're gonna do it again.
Take 4 steps to the left, to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Turn it around and move to the right.
1, 2, 3,
Now
4.
take tiny little jumps forward to the front.
1, 2,
They're not every.
4 jumps back, but you better look back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now freeze. And
Everybody clap your hands. Now stop. Awesome. Do you know what? It worked. We did the power shuffle and our friends heard us and they joined us. All right, friends, you're going to sit on the floor. Awesome. Welcome back. We showed some pictures. We're going to put more pictures on Facebook later, but it's so good to see you guys in action. Did you have fun today? On the count of 3, will you yell out your favorite part of today? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I think I heard everything. Everything. That is awesome. Today, friends, through our arts and crafts and our Bible time, through our games and our singing and praying, we learned that Jesus' power gives us hope. What was our Bible buddy for today? Do you remember her name? Ava, the red-tailed hawk, and she flies in the sky and reminds us that even though life can feel heavy, that like she flies in the sky, light above the clouds, that we can have hope in Jesus. Awesome. All right, so we are going to review our Bible story for today. We, yesterday, learned about Mean Saul. Can you show me Mean Saul? Mean Saul was not a very kind friend. And as Saul was walking on his way to Damascus, he was struck down by that light and he was blinded. And Ananias, do you remember Ananias? What did Ananias do? Brooke, what did Ananias do? Yes. Yes. So as he touched Saul and as he said that he needs to change his ways and he needs to realize that what he was doing was not kind and was not loving, Saul was able to see. Well, Saul was transformed. In pre-K, we talked about transformers and how it starts like as a car, and then it can like transform. Is that a good transformer? To a superhero. It wasn't a good transformer? Thanks for your honesty, friends. But they transformed, and Saul, who does Saul become? Paul. Saul becomes Paul. Paul goes out and tells everyone about Jesus and the way he lived. He lived a life that shared the love of Jesus. So today, Paul, where do we find our story taking place? Where does our story take place today? Kendall, where does our story take place?
In a boat.
In a boat, and it's just like a picture-perfect day, right? Is it a picture-perfect day? It's not a picture-perfect day, Brindley? What happened? What kind of a day is it?
It was hot and
It was hot.
very,
And what?
it was mucky.
Yeah, it was mucky. And what else?
It was a stormy day.
It was a stormy day. There was a storm. And all of the people that were with Paul were nervous and were scared. They were so scared that they didn't know what to do. And Paul said, "Don't worry, friends. Jesus is with us. Jesus will give us the power. We can have hope that Jesus is going to help us through this really hard time." And what happened to that storm? It went away and they were able to see land. Some of us swam to the land, didn't we? We swam to the land and they were all safe. Friend, Paul helped remind his friends on the boat that day that they can have hope in Jesus. And we hope that you know when you face a scary time or a difficult time, because those are going to happen in our life, that you know that Jesus is going to be with you. It doesn't mean that all those scary things would immediately go away, but Jesus is with you. In fact, can we be our trains? Can we do "This train is bound for glory" and remember that Jesus is with us and Jesus loves us so much that Jesus saved a place in heaven for me. Can you stand up and do "This train is bound for glory"? Let's see your trains. Let's see them. All right, so we're gonna do the actions and sing today. All right, here we go.
This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Do that again.
This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
All right, we're gonna do it again, a little bit louder.
This train is bound for glory. This train.
Sing that again.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train.
All right, now it's time to get really low.
Okay, now
We're gonna
let's
sing
bring it
really
down.
quiet.
This train is bound for glory. This train.
Good job, get lower.
This train is bound for glory. This train.
All right, we gotta get lower.
This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory.
All
This
right,
train.
we're really quiet. Now it's time to stand up.
This train.
Sing it really loud.
This train is bound for glory. This train. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Good job.
This train is bound for glory. Jesus made a place in heaven for me. This train is bound for glory. This train. This train. This train. This train.
Awesome. Have a seat. All right. Whew, that made me out of breath. Anyone else out of breath? Just me? We are going to get our offering total for today. And there was a lot of money. There was a lot of change in there. And remember, your leaders have on these shirts that say "For Fargo Moorhead." And we want to be a church that helps other people. We don't want to just stay in here. That's not what the church was meant to do. Just like Paul went out and told people about Jesus and lived a life sharing Jesus' love, we want to do that too. So your offering is going to go into help Gigi's Playground. It's going to be combined with last week's VBS numbers, and they raised $750. Holy cow, that's a lot of money, and that can help in a lot of ways. So our goal was $350 for the whole week. Let's see if we can do it. Can you give me a drum roll? Let's see our drum roll. Our total for today is $267.08. Give yourselves a round of applause, friends. Did you hear what's... We are less than $100 away, Pastor Taylor, until you're going to get a pie in the face. Oh, ooh. He is challenging us. Do you think we can do it, friends? And remember, not just Pastor Taylor, but your leaders are going to get pies in the face a pie in the face. All right, let's stand up. We are going to sing Where I Go With You. Let's hear your beautiful voices. God goes with us wherever we go, friends.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave, the same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you.
Can you give yourself a hug?
Breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul, your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk
All right,
alone.
let's see how loud you can sing this. Here we go.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you.
Sing Where I Go again.
Where I go with you.
Again, louder.
Where I go with you.
Awesome. Have a seat. Friends, do you remember our friend Cam? She was feeling a little discouraged today because that train was not going to be leaving, and she needed a little hope. Today, we're going to go digging for gold. Can you help me digging for gold? How cool would it be to find some gold sometime? But you know what? When you dig for gold, do you know what you have to dig through first? Dirt and mud. Look at your hands. Are they really dirty? Ew. Keep digging. Friends, sometimes that might be how we feel. Like dirty and ugh. Ugh, is that a word? Do you know what I mean when I say ugh? Yeah? Dig, can you keep digging? But guess what? Do you remember when Cam closed her eyes and remembered that in this dark place, what was at the end? There was light. Keep digging. Do you see what I see? What did we find? Gold! But to get there, we had to get a little messy, didn't we? But the great thing is you can just can you just wipe it off? That was the cleanest digging for gold ever. Good job. But just remember, friends, that sometimes, and you can remind your parents too, sometimes it feels like we're digging through that muck, that ugh. But we can remember that Jesus' power gives us hope. And eventually we'll find that gold, or we're going to see that light at the end of the tunnel. Tomorrow, friends, we're going to hear from Cam again, and we're going to learn about another Bible buddy. I wonder who we're going to learn about tomorrow. Does anyone? You're going to have to come back and find out who we learn about tomorrow. We're going to sing one more song, and then right now I would love you to give your name tags to your crew leaders. They're going to hold on to your name tags, and we're going to stand up, and we're going to sing Power in the Blood. Power in the blood. Stand on up, friends. There's power, power, wonder working power. But first we get to dance. Oh. All right, let's hear you sing. Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood,
Power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the
All right, here's my
blood.
favorite part.
There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb.
Dance. All right, would you do service for Jesus, our King?
Service for Jesus, your King. There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily His praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb.
Do that again.
There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb.
What is there?
There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb.
And just because a lot of your families are here, we've got to end with our theme song because you guys have a lot of energy right now. Let's remind us all we can trust in Jesus. Let's end with the theme song. Here we go. Stay standing. You're not tired. Stay standing. Here we go. Let's hear your nice, loud singing voices. We want to hear the back row singing.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you.
to tomorrow. But first, tomorrow, when you leave at this time tomorrow, are going to be able to take home your tie-dye shirts. We hope you'll wear them to worship tomorrow night. You guys are going to help sing some songs during worship. And then I want you to wear them again all day Thursday. All right? But we'll remind you again tomorrow. Repeat after me. Dear God, thanks for today. Help us be a light and encourage others. And always remember, Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Awesome. Have a great night, friends. We'll see you again tomorrow. We're going to let your families come and find you. Have a great afternoon.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, oh.